Cassie, you got to edit this part out.
What's going on YouTube? So today we did not plan to talk about what you're about to see. So Craig has his first clutch. It's been in the incubator and started getting a little worried. They were running a little late, like 6 days late, and no pips, so I made the decision that we should probably go ahead and cut them. So he brought the eggs over today to be cut, and we weren't going to show that on YouTube.
I'm showing it right now. I got the video right there. Oh wait, no.
So, but we hadn't planned to show that on YouTube. So Craig just wanted to make a video of it to post on his Instagram and Facebook, just to have a little content for that. Not necessarily for our YouTube. But given what just happened, we're going to show you the raw footage,
Raw, unedited,
of what happened.
We keep it gritty.
Let's I'll go ahead and apologize in advance. The picture quality may not be real good, just because it's having to transfer a couple of times and that may lose some quality. Craig does have a 4K phone, so it should be okay. The noise, we had the door open, the fans were on. It might have even been raining. There's a lot of background noise, so I apologize on that.
We'll try to edit up as much of that as we can.
We'll try to take some of that out, but it's just raw footage. Not going to be great quality. Was not intended to be great quality, but we're going to show you anyway. So the pairing on this was Orange Dream Inchy Yellow Belly Spider to a Fire. So 5 genes, shouldn't be that real difficult to ID that stuff. So we thought. So let's get down to the video.
Here we are. These is my eggs. I incubated them. Not here. Tony's gonna cut them. Let's see what we got.
It's not my normal go-to.
Huh, it's all good. We'll figure it out. You got a razor blade there?
Well, I'm out. Thought I might have found one hiding. So these are on day 61?
62.
62.
So usually they pip around what day?
56.
56.
That's why we're cutting them.
Normally you wouldn't want to do that. You want to kind of let them do their thing, but...
So what's the pairing on this?
This pairing is a Fire to an Orange Dream Yellow Belly Inchy Spider.
And
so Spider-Man to my Fire.
Very interesting to have
a white snake.
A white snake.
Oh, very interesting. So we have a white snake. So that means something's in my Orange Dream Spider-Man that we didn't know about.
Possibly.
Possibly.
So we just cut the first egg and it's a white snake. So in the back of my head I'm going, man, I know I made that male. I know I made the OD Inchy Yellow Belly Spider male. And I'm thinking in my head, is that male possibly Fire too? Because I don't remember. But if it had Fire in it as well, or maybe I got something confused with Fire, then, you know, we could be having some super fires, and that's cool. Or maybe You can tell we had the door open because gnats were flying in.
Mm-hmm. Told y'all we ain't nice in Georgia. They don't just waving hay to you. It's just getting gnats out of their face.
So, does that female possibly have yellow belly in it?
She could.
So the male has yellow belly. Could she be yellow belly and could have ivories? So the first egg, that's where my brain was at. Like that's what I was thinking from the get go. So again, raw footage. So you're getting like my actual. When I work on things, I don't have time to play footage and videotape things. And what am I trying to say here, Craig?
You're in here by yourself, and you're not worried about playing with the cameras.
Right.
Whereas when I'm here, I just sling something to you, and I just start filming.
Yeah. So this whole video, you just get me focused on this egg. I hardly say anything.
You got his WTF moments.
Right. So you're getting to see how I operate outside of the camera, because this talking all the time, this isn't natural for me. So it's really cool to go back and be able to watch this video, and now I can go over the top of it. What's it called? Narrate it.
Narrate it. Commentary.
So, anyway,
we need Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. Where's Morgan Freeman?
Where's Morgan Freeman?
We need it. But anyway, so that's the first egg. So let's check out the second one.
Or if we have more white snakes, we'll kind of figure out what's going on here. Another white snake. Another white snake. Interesting. I think somebody sold me something that's not right there, Catfish.
So, cut the second egg, and I seen something on top of the second snake in the egg. It was a little bitty orange dot. Well, I know superfires in general have orange dots across their back or their dorsal. So I'm now thinking, okay, so we probably don't have yellow belly in this pairing on the female side, so we're probably looking at superfires. So I've messed up on this male. He actually had fire in him. So when we get done with this, I need to go back and see if I can figure out what pairing he come from. So that's where I'm starting to think at on this second egg. Alright, so let's get to the third one.
So that one's got a little peephole in the back of it. I did have 2 eggs go bad. I left one in there, the other one went bad, and I just threw it out. Those big scissors work pretty good. Oh, look at that. Check that out. A not white snake. That was over there moving by itself. What do we got there?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
So, number 3, we cut it. It looks like a normal, but I'm really not sure. So I don't really say much. We'll just go ahead and go to the next one and see what I'm thinking now.
I'm not sure. That was the one sitting all to itself. Check and see if it's fertile.
So you can see where the top is.
It might have rolled. What do we need to know where the top is, just in case?
I don't want to cut the bottom where the egg sac is going to be.
And we got another snake.
It's a fire of some sort.
Fire of some sort.
Alright, so egg number 4, I cut it open. I can instantly tell it's a fire. So I'm looking at the fire, and I'm going back to the third egg that I just cut, And I'm looking at that and I'm going, okay, 2 fires, 2 super fires. Now I'm starting to think something a little bit different. So let's cut egg 5, see what we get.
So 2 white snakes, and 2 we don't know. Hey, look at that.
Another fire of some sort.
Another fire of some sort.
Alright, so egg 5, same results, another fire. So now I'm thinking in the back of my head and I'm going, so now we have 3 fires, 2 super fires. This probably isn't what we think it is as far as the genetics on the male side. This is probably going to be a Partho clutch.
Or some other fire snuck up in there and got busy with my lady.
Or Craig has a fire of some sort, male. So let's see what this last one is.
So I wonder why we got 2 white snakes.
I have a theory.
We got a Partho.
Yep.
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 Partho.
So that's fire as well.
So
And you have no spider.
no spider in there whatsoever, which means it's a Partho clutch. For those of you that aren't into this thing that we do, that means it is a clone of the mother. And 2 fire genes make
a solid white
a
snake.
solid white snake. So there we go. There's my first clutch egg cutting over here with Tony. I got to hold the camera as usual. Okay, bye-bye.
So cut open the 6th one, and sure enough, it's another fire. So I'm pretty much guaranteed now that this is one of 2 things. It's either going to be a Partho clutch, or Craig possibly had a fire male, a single gene fire male that went in with a single gene fire female. Well, I don't think that's going to be the case. We're going to go back and look at some records just to make sure she's never been paired with anything that was single gene fire. I know Craig nor myself have just a single gene fire, but
No, she is literally my single gene fire.
right.
That's it.
So on the male side, and we know we don't have a
Oh, we don't
single
got
gene
none of
fire. I do have a fire pod, so you know, if that fire pod ever locked with her, she could have been retaining sperm, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So, you know, what do you do? What do you do in situations like this? Well, the next step for us is wait to see what these come out of the egg and see what the sex do. If they end up being all female, then more than likely we just have a Partho clutch. Really sucks. We'll try to get the animals up and going and get some meals in them and give them away if they end up making it. Odds are they're probably not going to do good. I've successfully gotten some Partho babies to eat, given them away to people, and they end up dying a few weeks later. I've never had any that have succeeded in life, and then that sucks. It's a very bad side to what we do breeding animals, but that's a side that I mean, it just happens. Nothing we can really do about it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But if they hatch and there's some males in here, we got to do some digging. We got to figure out what's going on. I know at one point there was a time where Craig had a Moda male in his facility. Moda is another line of fire, so you know, we'll look back at records and see if there's a possibility of that Moda male ever being with this female. But we really can't do anything else until these babies hatch out of the eggs. Another thing that makes me believe that this is probably just a Partho clutch is because Craig had an egg that went bad right off the rip. And I've learned through experience that if if you have an egg that goes bad pretty quickly, and then you have another egg or two that go bad through the process, that, not always, but is a good sign that something is wrong with this entire clutch. I have no idea why, but I usually end up with either weak babies or babies that don't hatch correctly or kinked up. There's always some underlying issues there when you have a couple of eggs go bad, if your temperatures and all that are correct as they should be. And of course, temperatures vary and can cause issues similar to that too. But if your temperatures were all good and you have some eggs go bad, usually it's a whole clutch issue, not just those couple that went bad. And a lot of people don't really like to talk about that, and they try to get these babies up and going and sell these babies real quick before they start having some issues that may be underlying. So that's a whole nother animal. But anyway, losing 2 eggs along the way, and these babies were 6 days late on average. That's not real good signs. Those 2 super fires maybe even looked a little kinked too. So I'm just leaning towards Partho. But we will keep y'all up to date, or Craig will keep you up to date for sure. And fingers crossed that we get some males in there and we'll try to figure out something, but I'm leaning towards Partho. And you know, Partho is a crazy thing. For those who don't know what Partho is, Partho means that the female passed down genetics. So basically, like on an allele, on like a DNA, you got 2 sides. You get a side from mom and a side from dad. So basically what Partho clutch is, you don't get a side from dad, and mom puts down both sides of the DNA or both sides of the allele, and yeah, Mother Nature's way of saying go screw yourself.
It's magic, y'all.
So, but anyway, that's it. Sorry, may have been a long, boring video again, but see y'all next time.
Be out! Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics, and make sure you subscribe.